Welcome to Glacier Ridge here in Alma, Colorado. We have this incredible, unique custom home behind me with 4,400 square feet and some of the best views that you'll have ever seen on this channel. I cannot wait to show you guys this home. We've got multiple hot tubs, a pool table, a downstairs bar area, 3-car garage, an accessory dwelling apartment, 10 acres. Oh my gosh, there is just so much about this home that you guys are going to love. So let's go check it out and see what this home here in Alma, Colorado has to offer for you guys today. All right, as you saw, we started out on the driveway, but we're gonna walk straight into the home to talk about the interior features. We'll talk more about the driveway and the exterior space later in the video, so definitely stick around for that. We've got this incredible pre-hung, custom fabbed metal door, the door frame with the door, and this glass door behind it that also hinges on the door weighs a total of over 3,000 pounds. So that is a solid unit, absolutely incredible. We've got a powder room off to the side here, and then we open up into the main living area. And as you can see, we've got this awesome view, which we'll get to in just a minute, but you also notice this mono stringer staircase here with these custom steel cable ballasts. I love the way that looks, gives it a very industrial look, but also keeping it very mountain with the wood finishes. And so let's head off into the main living area here, which is super spacious. As you can see, I'll give you a little bit of perspective here, just how big this living area truly is. And we've got vaulted ceilings to go along with it. We've got this kiln dried ash wood up on the ceiling there. I love the way that fan looks, again with the industrial look. We've got a floor to ceiling natural stone fireplace with the gas insert. And just so you guys know, this home is coming basically fully furnished except for all of the artwork. There's some cool stories to the artwork that you'll see in this home, so definitely stick around because you want to hear those stories. And then we've got the kitchen over here, which we'll get to in just a second, but I want to talk about this view that I had just mentioned a minute ago. Oh my goodness, how insane is this view? And as you can see, we've got this massive 10 foot tall by 20 foot wide door, so 200 square feet of accordion style door. Now I'll show you in this B-roll clip here how this door works. One of a kind door, most aren't like that. And believe it or not, when the owner had purchased this, it cost him for this entire run of accordion door. Take a guess down below in the comments what you think, and I'll tell you just as I walk back here, it's actually an insane price. But first, we gotta look at these views. Oh my goodness, these are hands down the best views that you're going to get in all of Alma, Colorado. And what's special about these views is that we're looking at the Mosquito mountain range here. Now the Mosquito mountain range consists of a couple of different mountains: Mount Bros, Mount Democrat, Mount Lincoln. These are all 14ers. So if you know anything about hiking in Colorado, you know 14ers are where it's at. You get some of the best views in the entire country. You're perched up 14,000 feet or higher above sea level. And so we've also got Mosquito Gulch, which goes through there. That will take you to Leadville, Colorado, if you're an off-road enthusiast. And then over this way is Hoosier Pass, which will take you over to Breckenridge, about a 30-minute drive. So premier access to everything here. As you can see, the aspen leaves are changing. We're heading into our fall season, so it is absolutely stunning, these views, and I'm not kidding, like some of the best views I've ever seen. And you've got 10 acres of land here, so tons of land to sprawl out and do your thing. We've even got a zip line here that kind of runs across here. I'll show you that towards the end of the video when we look at the outside, so stick around and look at that zip line, part of the adventure that you get here. As well, for the dogs, we also have 4 acres of visible fencing. So if you have dogs, they won't be able to run away, which is great. And you don't have to have an ugly fence on your property. Okay, let's look at the rest. Actually, let's talk about the price of this door. So what did you think this door costs? You're probably thinking $50,000, $100,000. This door right here costs $13,900. I forget exactly the name of the company, but he said this company you can work with directly. There's no middleman involved, and so you can get these doors in all different sizes: 8 feet tall, 10 feet tall, 20 feet wide, 80 feet wide, and way cheaper than having a middleman or going through some custom luxury companies. So screw the middleman, just go right with this company. If you guys are interested to know more, reach out to me, comment down below, and we can talk about it. And so now let's talk about the outdoor kitchen that we've got set up here. Oh, that breeze is just lovely. I'm sure you're hearing that coming through right now. Okay, so we've got a full Lion grill here, and then we've got a Gonza pizza oven, all of which are staying with the property. Now, the great thing about this Ghazni pizza oven is that this heats up to 900 degrees. Will cook your pizza in a minute and a half, so absolutely incredible. And then you can see, again, the exterior of the home with these beautiful picture windows, looking at these views. Sorry guys, I am just absolutely obsessed with the views out here. As well, we've got a downstairs hangout area with hot tub and seating, which we will get to later in the video. But first, we're gonna head back inside to talk more about what this home has to offer. So I think we're gonna start in the kitchen first. And I absolutely love the way this kitchen is set up. So we've got beautiful countertops here. We've got walnut bar right there, which is really cool. We've got some wine coolers. I got to show you some of the cabinets in this kitchen because they are insane and they did not waste any space in this house. But first, we have to talk about this Blue Star oven. This is easily the biggest oven that I've seen in any residential home. So we've got double oven. We have got, let's count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 burners and a griddle. And then we have a 1500 CFM hood to suck air through. And then also this house is so airtight in order to not create negative pressure by how much this hood pulls through. The owner included this vent here, which pulls natural air from outside to balance the pressure. If you are an engineer geek like I am, then you will love that. We've got this beautiful countertop here. We've got a nice stainless steel fridge. I'm just loving this oven. And so we've got a little coffee bar here as well. All right, so let's talk about some of the cabinetry that you're gonna find in here, because I think the cabinetry is awesome. So they've got a little bar set up right there. Obviously, you've got your wine cooler. No space was left untouched here. So you've got this great little pantry, and the way this is set up is great. So everything kind of hinges. So look, you can have access to everything. There's no reaching all the way through to grab everything that you need. Everything is just hinged, so you can have access to it beautifully. You've even got stuff on the doors. No space wasted whatsoever. It just looks absolutely insane. We've got an ice maker right here. We've got a microwave there. Again, the space capitalized on beautifully. You got plenty of space for all of your spices here. Just beside the oven, we have even more for all of your oils, vinegars, and seasonings. And then he even mentioned right here, it looks like a dead spot, right? Actually, pull it out, and you've got even more storage. So they literally haven't wasted any space in this house. Beautiful farm sink, more incredible views with these picture windows. These windows, by the way, Sierra Pacific windows. I believe he said there's 41 windows in the house, possibly more. Well, there's a lot of square footage in these windows. They cost about $115,000 when he bought them to build the house. Today, they would cost you just about $250,000. So onward, we've got the dishwasher. Here we've got even more cabinet space here. Again, nothing is wasted. And so there's one really cool feature I want to show you guys. You're thinking, well, there's got to be dead space underneath this massive countertop here at Center Island. There actually isn't. They created this little space for the grandkids to kind of have their own little hideaway. Right now they're just using it for storage. So again, you can see there's just no space wasted. Again, it just sits flush with the rest of the fascia there. So there's nothing to worry about. So cool. Oh my gosh. I literally can't stop talking about this house because it's literally one of the coolest houses I've ever seen. The level of construction here is incredible. And for $3 million to have these views, to have these features, to be 30 minutes from Breckenridge, this is a steal and a half, guys. If this was on a 1 acre lot over in Breckenridge, you're looking at a $5.5 to $6 million build without a doubt. So now from the kitchen area, let's go and check out the rest of the home. We've got this beautiful loft up here, which we'll get to. So definitely hang out because that's gonna be awesome. We've also got this master bedroom off to the side here, but I wanna talk about this staircase, the natural light coming in through those picture windows, and I wanna head downstairs because downstairs is a great little hangout spot. And again, the owners did a fantastic job here. Before we look downstairs, I actually want to show you right here, we've got a Murphy bed underneath the stairs. It's a double bed. So there is plenty of sleeping area in this house, but if you have a ton of people around, you could pull that out and people could sleep under the bed. And so that's great. And you can have space for a workout machine. But now let's check out what is going on down here. Wow. There is just so much to talk about. So I think we're gonna start with this bar. This bar was a built-in, this is staying. Obviously the liquor is not, but this is perfectly set up. You've got a TV on this side, so while you're making your drinks, you can watch the big game. And you've also got a TV on this side with this floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace, so you can watch the game from that side as well. And so this guy, the owners here are big tequila people, and what's cool about that is as we come over here, you'll notice this table comes from the San Matias brewery and or distillery down in Guadalajara, Mexico. So this is actually from Mexico, used for tequila, which is super cool because these guys are big tequila people, as you can see. And then just looking at this side, actually that wine cabinet over there, that is going to stay, and the owner's going to leave all of the wine that comes with it. So you actually are getting some liquor with the sale of this house. And then again, the views just continue in this home. They are just absolutely incredible. And now let's go outside and check out the hot tub area. Like I mentioned before, I don't want to miss that. Okay, so opening the door, don't worry, we've got a nice little bump stop there, so there's no damage being done to the home. We've got our outside area here set up with a little table right there, and then we've got our hot tub and seating area here, so let's go check that out. I think what's really nice about this is that we're surrounded by the aspen trees here, so you've got insane views right here. It's very cozy, very secluded. Nobody can really see you. And again, outdoor hot tub. You can fit up to 8 people in this hot tub. And what's special about these hot tubs, the owner mentioned the brand to me, I forgot what that was, but these hard top covers here can hold up to 600 pounds. So if a bear, an animal, were trying to get into your hot tub, there's absolutely no way that they would be able to, and they wouldn't be able to break the cover either, which is fantastic. And then walking over to this side, we've got this beautiful seating area here that you can set up the way you want, maybe have a fireplace or something like that, but just a great little spot. And they've got this beautiful stone retaining wall here to hold back the earth, but it just looks really good. I mean, with the stone, the trees, the natural Colorado grasses, it is just such a serene little setting. And then you actually notice over there, we've got another hot tub with the master bedroom, which we'll check out in just a minute. But I wanted to show you guys that outside area because it is just fantastic. And so let's get a nice actually view of the exterior of the home here. So you can see there's just windows everywhere. And it really shows as you're walking through the house how much natural light that you're getting. So we'll head back in now and go check out the rest of the house. Okay, real quick, before we head on to the rest of the house, I wanted to show you this. This is incredible. The owner's brother actually made this. Apparently he used to work for Apple and has a CNC machine in his house. So that red dot right there is where the house currently sits. And then this is actually the Mosquito range surrounding the home. And then this is going over Hoosier Pass to Breckenridge. I thought that was super cool and definitely worth talking about. Now let's head off and actually go check out the upstairs area that I mentioned before. We do have a full bathroom and some guests' living quarters over here, which we'll get to later. I think you guys want to see this upstairs area because we've got an incredible pool table and some of the best views. Again, capitalizing everywhere on the views in this home. And so as I walk up these stairs, I'm gonna run out of breath because we're at about 10,000 feet or maybe a little bit higher up here. And I know for sure I'm gonna have to take a breath when I get up here, but that's okay. It's all part of the fun of living out here. Whew, all right. So we are up here and check this out. We have got a full-size professional pool table. Let's check the brand on this. This is a Golden West Billiard made in Portland, Oregon. The felt on that is beautiful, pristine. But the coolest thing that I love about this upstairs loft area is that the views up here are just incredible and it's perfectly situated. I'm about 5'9", 5'10" on good days, and I can see the mountain ranges perfectly through these windows here. And then I still even get some views of the aspen trees and the beautiful Colorado landscape. Ooh, wow. We've got some great little breeze coming through the home. I love that. And the door just shut. Definitely not a ghost. So awesome. Pool table, hangout area. We even have a little arts and crafts table here. And something that I really think is worth mentioning, which I'll show more of later, is these live roofs that the owner has incorporated into the house. So I think he said he has about 800 square feet of live roofs, one here, one above the master bedroom, one above the main living area, one above the garage. And what's great about this is, so first of all, he put in about 14 yards of dirt to make this work. But what's awesome is that he basically just put natural Colorado wildflowers and grasses up there. So it needs absolutely zero maintenance. Does not need irrigation, doesn't need anything. It just follows the natural Colorado landscape out here. So that just grows naturally. It just stays year round until the winter comes, and they're perennials, so they will come back next year. And it just gives this element of the home that you'll just never see in most homes, and I think it looks really, really cool. We'll show more of those later here in the video. But now let's go and check out the master bedroom. But first, I want to show you this beautiful piece of art, which is unfortunately not staying. But the story goes with this is that the woman who created this is the wife of somebody who played with Sammy Hagar, who was part of Van Halen. And so this is what she does for a living. She custom created this piece for the owners. They're Pisces. So she incorporated the Pisces signal or Pisces symbol right there. As you can see, it's even in the mouth of the bear. A little tougher to see there, but this is actually the subwoofer for the house. The house does have full surround sound, by the way, so how cool is that? And then she created this custom art piece to go around it, and then established 2017, which is when they bought the lot. And then what's really cool is the etching on there. I thought that was just a cool little thing to talk about. I don't think it's going to be staying with the house, but the level of attention to detail, incredible. And so now we're going to head into the master bedroom, and first we got to talk about this throughway. We've got windows on either side, and this is where that live roof was that we just saw. And there's a pass-through here, which is great. And so those live roofs, I know you might be thinking, well, do they have drainage? They absolutely do. Right here, that will come through, and it'll actually pass through the stone here and just continue on down the way there. And so now we come on into the master bedroom. And so a couple of things to talk about here. We've got this custom walnut bed frame here, which I think is simple, sleek, beautiful. Again, we've got that kiln dried ashwood up top there. And then we've got incredible views. I love the way this is shaped. It kind of just opens up into the views here with the floor to ceiling windows. And I mean, imagine just waking up. So actually, I'll put the camera right where you would wake up in the morning. So that's about where you're waking up every morning. And look at that view. Are you kidding me? How unbelievable is that? We've got the hot tub out there, which we'll look at in just a second. But first, we've got our walk-in closet, plenty of space in there. And then we've got this incredible bathroom. I love this bathroom, again, with the walnut on the vanity, but these sinks are just beautiful. The way they slope down into that French drain, beautifully lit with those mirrors there. And then we've got this awesome tile work on this shower and this beautiful brass finishes to go along with it. And again, vaulted ceilings. We've got our toilet room there again with more windows, of course, why not? And then now we're gonna head out and finally check out the master living area hot tub. Now this hot tub, as you notice, is definitely a little bit smaller. This one's actually a 4-person hot tub, perfect for you and the wife. You really don't need more than 2 people in here, I would say. But again, it's that same brand of hot tub. Oh, Tough Spas, that's what it's called. Tough Spas is the hot tub brand. And again, we've got these super sturdy hard covers that can support up to 600 pounds to stop animals and people from falling through. We've got a nice little seating area here. I just noticed that this is actually a fireplace. So that actually was set up as a fireplace down in the seating area over there. So, and I love the blue stone that goes with it. And again, views, views, views. Oh my goodness, how incredible is that? Actually, the platform for the Zipline is just over there. So make sure you stick around because we're gonna check out that Zipline. Maybe even take a ride on it. I don't know, probably not in these clothes, but very cool. Oh yeah, also, how about that? We've got a little towel rack here. So you don't have to worry about running inside. Everything is right there for you. And then I'll head back into the house. So now, as I mentioned before, we've got some more things to see here. We've actually got an accessory dwelling unit or an apartment for this house, which I definitely want to talk about. So we'll go check that out in just a minute. But first I want to go back downstairs to check out the rest of the living spaces for all of your guests. All right, back downstairs. Just wanted to look at that one more time. So cool, that bar back area. So we've got a full bathroom here. I love the way that blue tile looks and then the blue towels to match. And we've got a vanity there with custom mirror. Tiling was actually all done by the owner. He said he saved about 50 grand doing the tile himself. He has his own construction business, and as you can see, it looks incredible. Big tiles there, and I think they look and feel great. And so I want to show you actually this mechanical room. And one thing that's special about it, which I haven't seen in other mechanical rooms, is this diamond steel plating behind all of the plumbing here. As a former HVAC technician myself, I love the way this looks. This actually won an award for how, the aesthetic of it and how well it was done. So I thought it was something worth mentioning. And obviously top of the line mechanical systems, as well as an air exchange recirculation system, because the house is so airtight that you need to have some recirculation of air. So you do have your standard radiant floor heating, but you do have to have some air recirculation because the house is so airtight, which is great. You can actually have a nice little airflow and the air doesn't become so stagnant. So now we've got our guest suite. And so we've got this suite here. Again, no space wasted, perfect for the kids. They've got their own view. They've got a closet there. And then this is what the owner has called a junior master suite. I think I'm going to start using that in my videos. So we've got a full king size bed here. Again, plenty of windows to bring in that natural light. And then we have got our bathroom here with double pedestal sinks. And then over here, we have got our full bathroom with jacuzzi tub as well. And something I haven't mentioned yet that you'll notice right here, we've got Hunter Douglas power shades. So all you have to do is hit a button and these will come down. The whole house is pretty much wired for Hunter Douglas power shades. And so as the owners, when they were deciding they were going to live here full time, they were looking at, well, where do we need them? Where do we not need them? So some of them have the shades and some of them don't, but the ones that don't are already pre-wired for it. And Hunter Douglas even offers an option for battery powered shades, and those batteries will last up to 15 months and used twice a day. So you get a really long lifespan out of them. So now we're going to go check out a little bit more of the interior of the home as well as the apartment, and then we'll check out the exterior of the home, which is definitely one of the key selling features of this one. All right, back upstairs, and wow. How could you ever get tired of that? For $3 million? If you're in Breckenridge, that's a $6-7 million view right there. Unbelievable, and I just love the way that it looks. We're gonna come back through the kitchen area here, and we'll talk a little bit more about some of the extra interior space. So we've got a little mudroom here, as you can see. Coat racks, a little bit of storage underneath so you can sit get all situated for your adventure or unpack for the day. And when the day is over, you've got your washer and dryer room right here. And what I love about this, a couple of key features. One, obviously, floor to ceiling windows, or I guess not floor to ceiling, but these windows let in tons of natural light with insane views of the Mosquito range. The owner has even included a dog wash in here. He's got 3 dogs of his own, so you've got a hose set up here. We've got plenty of space to throw the dog in here. And what's really cool is he says that when he's not using it as a dog wash for parties, he'll fill this up with ice and throw kegs in here, so it's a keg cooler as well. And you can see we got the drain to go along with it. Again, washer, dryer, and then the space, as I mentioned before, is not wasted in this home. So everything has been thought of. Tons of space for all of your cleaning products, coat hanger there to dry your clothes, another sink to do some hand washing. And then even here, he's got space for all of his dog stuff there, extra water bottles. And then we've got another custom walnut mantle here, and this walkway, again, very similar to the other walkways. We've got views on either side. We've got the live roof with the Colorado landscaping, even on that roof as well. And that pass through that goes underneath to let water drain through. So now, speaking of the outside, let's go check out the outside of this home and see what it has to offer, because it is just beautiful here. Okay, so we are now outside. As you can see, they've got a massive paved driveway here. It used to just be crushed asphalt, gravel, and so they went with this beautifully paved driveway that can fit at least 10 to 15 cars out here. So you can party all day long. And then we've got a 3-car garage. So 1, 2, and then the third one is on that side. And what's beautiful about that 3rd-car garage is that plus the apartment that is upstairs, which you'll see in just a little bit here. This can be separate from the rest of the house, so you can have a true lock off here. And so what's awesome is just outside of this apartment, you can see right here, we've got that live roof there, the Colorado natural landscaping, the wildflowers, you can see it on that roof. You can see we've got a little bit here. That was the one I showed you earlier. So it just adds a really cool element, and you'll see from the drone shots that it just looks so freaking cool. We've got natural stone here, and then we've got this beautiful landscaping throughout. And so what's cool about this artwork here is that the owners had a ton of metal that they were using for the project, and they weren't able to capitalize on all of the metal. And so instead of throwing away the metal, they went ahead and made some custom art pieces. Actually, somebody they know, a friend of theirs, went and made this. How cool is that? They decided we're not going to waste it. We're going to take these I-beams and just make something super cool out of it. There's even another one right here. Looks like a Navajo piece. The Indians that you'd find in the West, like in Arizona. And then again, we're on 10 acres out here, so it's just, there's so much to have and so much to offer as a homeowner out here. But like I said before, we do have a zip line that we're gonna go check out. So let's walk through the woods here and go see this zip line, because it's definitely a very adventurous thing to have in your house. So we're walking to the zip line. As you can see, I've got this beautiful little nature walk going through to the zip line. This is so cool. The breeze is blowing. I'm surrounded by pine trees and aspen trees, and it just feels like, it's like a nature's hug. You know what I mean? So cool. And so now we're coming up to the platform for the zip line. We'll head right through these trees here, and here we are. Wow, how cool is this? It's like a little adventure just to get to the zip line. So we'll climb up here right now and check it out. Oh my gosh, how cool is this? All right, and so we made it to the zip line. How awesome is this? So the way the zip line is set up, as you can see, just like a standard zip line, you've got your steel cables going across, a little rope to protect you from falling off. And then this zip line is 285 feet. You can see it goes all the way to that tree there. There is your finisher. And what's nice about it is that it's not super sloped, so getting back up here is not a challenge whatsoever. And then you're going through all of this this ton of trees, basically. And as you get to about midway, you get to see the Mosquito range and how beautiful it is. What a thoughtful and adventurous thing to have in this home. And it is so well built and it is so cool. Oh man, this guy has just not missed any detail on this home. And this is easily one of the coolest ones that I've seen. So let's go check out the accessory dwelling unit and see what that has to offer. And that'll pretty much be it for the video. But gosh, oh, how cool is this home? Definitely one that you got to see in person. Okay, before we head to the apartment, I just wanted to get a glimpse of the home from the exterior. I think this is absolutely insane, excuse me. Just how beautiful and serene this place truly is. And I just want you guys to take it in because it is just incredible. And I'm sure the video doesn't do it any justice, but it is seriously one of the coolest homes that I've had the opportunity to see. I love that you are, 30-minute drive from Breckenridge. You've got 10 acres of your own property to mess around with. You're so disconnected, but you're not, right? With 10 acres and these beautiful views, it feels like you have your own oasis in the mountains. But then being 30 minutes from Breck and an hour to most major ski resorts, you've got everything you need within a day's trip. So definitely my ideal house. If I had $3 million in a heartbeat, I would buy this thing. Now, as I mentioned earlier in this video, we've got a 3-car garage right behind me. It's a little crowded with some of their personal stuff right now, but I want to go upstairs and check out the apartment that they have. As you can see, we come up onto this stairway and we've got insane views of the Mosquito range. Right now, the aspen leaves are changing as we're heading into fall time, and it just looks beautiful out there. So we'll head up these stairs and we'll get to check out this apartment. As you can see, very spacious apartment behind me. So first of all, actually, let's go and check out these views. I mean, look at this, right? Beautiful picture windows overlooking the Mosquito range and all of the different mountains that we have. And those aspen leaves just look insane. Now you'll notice, you might think it's kind of strange. Why is the tub outside here? But actually there's a great reason for it. And I mean, you can kind of guess, right? When you're soaking in this tub, you get the best views in all of Alma. Unbelievable. And so the sellers actually thought of everything here. This mantle right here is wide enough that I can actually see the imprint from the wine glass. They made it wide enough so that you could actually have a wine glass on your tub while you're soaking. So that was great little touch there. We've got our powder room here, and then we've got this beautifully crafted Murphy bed here. And I know what you're thinking, wow, that is probably the nicest Murphy bed I've ever seen. And I would say you're right, it is one of the nicest Murphy beds we've ever seen. We've got a mantle here for all of your artwork, but you can lift this bed up and tuck it away. So that is super cool. And then we've got it set up as an office right now. The owner still working, so they've got it set up for that. We've got a dishwasher, fridge, we've got a microwave right here, little sink area, and then we've got this older mantle, which I don't believe is staying, but they've set it up as a bar in there, little seating area, and again, back towards the office. There's views and natural light flooding throughout this. So they've done an absolute fantastic job with this accessory apartment, and certainly a great little spot for friends and family to come hang out. Oh yeah, we should actually go and check out the patio, I just realized. And so we've got custom glass railways here going out onto the wooden deck, and then the views here are just unbelievable. As you can see, we're looking at the backside of the house here. We've got the hot tub, we've got the patio, we've got the beautiful aspen trees, looking down valley, looking at the Mosquito range. It is just insane. The quality of views and the quality of living you get just in this apartment, let alone the house. So very cool. Okay guys, I was trying to figure out where do I finish this video because there's so many cool aspects and so many dope hangout spots in this house. So I figured I'd finish right by the accordion style door that you could get for $14,000 with these insane views. And so I want to say thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I think this is one of the coolest ones that I've done in a long while. Huge thanks to Justin Black with Colorado Real Estate Company for allowing us to tour this home today. And huge thanks to the owners for letting us walk through this house. It's been on the market for about 90 days, and it is just such an amazing, amazing home. I really wish I could just spend all day here. And if you guys are interested in a home like this one, or this home specifically, feel free to reach out. This is my phone number right on the screen. You can talk directly to me, and which can get you guys all set up. And if you're looking to potentially list your home, you want a really cool video like this on your home, I'm also happy to do that as well. And so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video.